Come back again with this Python tutorial. So after previously we installed the Python and download the PyCharm, we will start by creating a new project. So let's start. Let's name it as Python project 1. Press on create. And this will open a new environment for us. Okay, press close. Once the new project is created, you will notice here, this window will open, of course. This left side here is showing all the folders of the project, and as you can see, the current project, the current file is open is the main.py, and when you press on it, you will see a lot of codes written here, so just remove it because we don't need it. And from here also, when you press here, you can create a new file, new directory, and we are going to create this in the next project. Also here, this window is here where we are going to write all the codes we needed. And once we press on the run button, the code will be executed and the result will be shown here in the Python console. Okay? So to start telling the computer to do something for us or to print out something for us, we will start by the first function in the Python, which is print function. And the print function is written like this. It will start by the print word in small letters with 2 parentheses. So let us print anything like hello world. So we will put 2 double quotation, and we call this in the programming language string. So anything we put it in 2 double quote, we call it a string value. So let's write here hello world. Okay, and press on the run button, and as you can see, after the code executed, the result appear in the console window. So what if we want to print something like this? Hello, my name is Fayzeh. Welcome to Python lesson 1. Okay, so if we want to print these lines in the console, what we should do? What should we do? So first of all, we will start by print function and write inside of it hello. Then we will go by pressing enter to the next line, and also we will put the print function and 2 double quotation and write my name is Fayzeh. Also by pressing enter to the next line, print 2 parentheses, 2 double quotation, and inside of this we will write welcome to Python lesson 1. And let's remove the first line. So if we press on the run button, it will write here, hello, my name is Fayzeh, welcome to Python lesson 1. Let's just remove this and print again, and it will print it out for us. So what if we want to print multiple lines but with one single line of code? I will show you a method to do that by writing print, two parentheses, two double quotation, and hello, then backslash n, then the other word like my name is Fayzeh, backslash n letter, and the next word. If we remove this and press on the run button, it will show the same for us. So we will use backslash n, then we will put the other sentence that we wanted, then backslash n, and we will put the other line we want, then we will press on the run button and it will show this for us. It will be the same. Okay? Also, we can combine two strings together like print hello with using the plus sign Fayzeh. So if we run this, it will write here hello Fayzeh. It will combine the both string together but without putting a space. So if we want to put a space, we can put a space after the hello word. Let's run this and you will see the space, or we can put it before the Fayzeh word like this and it will show space, or we can put another plus sign and inside this plus sign, between these two plus sign, we will put two double quotation. And if we run this again, you can see hello Fayzeh with a space. So what if we want to use another function to help us to put some data? Here, if we use the print function and put a question like, what is your name? And run this code. Here, we cannot answer this code. We will not be able to answer this question. So the other function that we are going to use it, and this function, it will help us to enter data and to get the result from it, is the input function. Okay, so input, let's run the code. Once we run the code, as you can see, a cursor directly will show up here beside the question mark. And if we write, we can write and press enter. Okay, so we can also use the print method, print, two double quotation, and let's print here like hello, use the plus sign and then run the code. So this code, this input is nested inside this one. Okay, so this is nested inside this one. So first of all, this code input what's your name is going to be executed first. Fayzeh. Okay, press enter. Then after that the whole code will be executed. So of course there is no space. If we want a space, just put a space after hello, print this again, put your answer, press enter, and you will see hello Fayzeh. So what if we want to calculate the number of the characters of our name? Okay, let's just remove this and run this one, and let's put the name here. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. My name is contain 6 characters. So what if the name was very long? How can we calculate it? We can use a function that we call it in Python len. The len function is calculate the length of the characters for us. So let's put here, if we put here Fayzeh, okay, and let's print it out, print, okay, let's run this. So 6 characters. So first of all, this function len function, it will calculate the characters of the name or the value we put it here, then it will print it out for us. Also we can do as like this, we can take the input function, okay, and we can put it inside the length function. So first of all, the input function will execute it, okay. Second, it will the len function will calculate the result from here, then it will print it out for us. Let's run this, okay. So let's put the name, after that enter, and it will show us here 5 characters because of course I forget the H letter, okay. So if we run this again here and we put another name, okay, it will show us the length character, the length of this name. So let's try a new thing now. Let's remove all that, remove this one also, and let us just put the input function. Let's take it to the first line and clear the console. So if we use now the input function here and we run it, as you can see, we can answer, okay, put enter. As you can see now, the name here, the result of this question is going to take the place of this input function. So what if we want to refer back to this result or to this answer? We will do something, we call it variable. So we will assign this function to a variable. Just put as name equal sign and input function. Let's run this again. Now the result of this function is going to be stored in this variable. So if we use the print function now and put print and we put this variable inside, of course without the double quotation, we will just call this variable here and let's print this again. Let's put the name, okay. It will print out what we answer here. So this function here, we will assign it to a variable. We will put the result of this function and we will store it inside this variable, so we can anytime go back to this variable after we call it. So there is an exercise, we call it switch exercise. Okay, so if we put the input function, okay, and A is, okay, into double quotation, of course, let's put a space, and input B, okay, into double quotation, then let's put a space here, and we will print here to double quotation A equal, okay, plus A, print B equal plus B. Just remove this one, and let's go up again and put this one A variable equal input A, and B variable equal input B. So how is this going to work? Okay, let's just make sure of this one. There is no space. Okay, so the switch is working by, we want the input of A value to be switched here. So what we put for A, like if we put 10 for A and 5 for B, it will print out 5 for A and 10 for B. So we want to switch the result. Switch the result is like if we put A equal 10, okay, and B equal 5. If this was the answer of us, okay, we want to print out, when we print it, the A will equal 5 and B will equal 10. So we want to switch the result of the inputs. So to do that, we are going to put a third variable, and that variable is C. Okay, C will equal A, and A will equal B, because we want the result of B to take the B to take the result of A. Okay, and B will equal A. Okay, how is that going to work? Let us just maximize this and let us see. First of all, the input of A, but it will be the result and the input of the user. So let's run the code to see. So A will equal 10, okay, and B will equal 5. But what is going to print out? Okay, it will print out A is equal 5 and B is equal 5. Sorry, here B will equal C, the result of A. So let's print it again. Let's run this code again. A will equal 10, B will equal 5. So it will print A will equal 5 and B will equal 10. So this answer switched. So how we switch them together? We use a third variable. So here C will take the answer, the result of A, and A will take the result of B, and B will take the result of C, because now C already have the result of A, okay, and A will take the result of B, and B will take the result of C, and like this we switched the value. So if we run this again and we put like A equal 20, B equal 40, and we print it, the A will take the result of B and the B will take the result of 20. Okay? So this is the switching game. The switching game is by switching the answer of two input together. Let's now start by doing a small project that called band generator. So let's paste this one. Let's make it like this. And the band generator is working like it will ask you first the name of your city that you grow up in. Then it will ask the user the name of its favorite pet. Then it will take the name of the city and the name of the pet and it will combine them together. Okay? So let's start by creating this. So first of all, it tells us to create a greeting for the program. Let's start by using the print function. Print two double quotation, welcome to the band generator. Okay. The second is ask us for the user city that we grow up in. So let's use here, of course, the input function. Input where did you grow up? At what city? Question mark. The second is to ask the user the name of the bit. Okay, so we will use the input function, of course. Input two double quotation. What is your bit name? Okay. Then he wants us to combine the name of the city and the bit together. So what we are going to do first, we will assign this function to a variable. So here will be the city equal, okay, and here will be the bit. Then here we will print the band name could be, the band name could be plus city plus bit. Okay, and let's put between them a space. So let's put another plus sign and between them two double quotation, small space. Okay, and he will ask us in the end to put the cursor shows a new line. So to show a new line, we will use /back n. Okay, /back n, /back n. Okay, so let's run the code. Welcome to the band generator. Where did you grow up? At what city? Let's call it like Jordan. And what is your pet name? Luska. So the band name could be Jordan Luska. Jordan Luska. Okay? So this is the band generator, how it's worked. First of all, they will ask us to print a greeting message for the program. Then it will ask the user for the city that he grew up in, and he will ask him for his favorite pet name. After that, it will take the both answer and will combine them in one sentence. Like here, the band name could be the city plus the bit name, and he asks us to put a line for every one of them to start in a new line, so we use the slash back in. And here how it's work. So this is for today. Thank you so much. I hope you liked the tutorial. Bye bye.